data shows we're seeing a switch in which drugs cause the most deaths. It's our top story today at 5. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sherry Jones. Sparrow has released its annual report of drug-related deaths. The data shows that over the past 6 years, 2022 ranked second in total drug-related deaths. Nate Salazar spoke with health officials and community drug organizations. He's here for you now to tell us what's going on. Nate?
Sherry, that's exactly right. The report shows fewer deaths that were due to opioids and heroin, but there was an increase in stimulant-related deaths like cocaine and meth. Although the data improved slightly over 2021, the numbers are still alarming when compared to the last decade.
Very, very dangerous, much more dangerous today than it was 10 years ago.
Phil Pavona lost his 25-year-old son, Eric, to a heroin overdose in 2011, prompting him to start Families Against Narcotics in Ingham County. He says Sparrow's 2022 annual report reflects what he sees in the community every day. The biggest change in this year's report comes with stimulants.
Meth and cocaine have made their way back into every community.
Those deaths increased by 17%, with a jump in cocaine overdoses by 35%. Amphetamine and methamphetamine also increased, but by only 4 deaths.
So while fentanyl is staying pretty steady, we're seeing the rise in those stimulants.
Total drug-related deaths decreased by 9%, meaning 18 fewer people died compared to 2021. However, 76% of all drug deaths were due to 2 or more substances.
Opiates are involved in 82% of our deaths this year.
In Ingham County alone, 115 out of the total 137 deaths involved at least one opioid. Pavona speculates it's because the fentanyl that used to be found primarily in opiates
are now being found available with our meth and our cocaine. A lot of it having to do with both its availability and its cheapness on the streets.
He tells me most people who are ingesting these drugs don't even know they could have other ingredients.
They're all saying meth or cocaine or heroin, yet they're all dying from fentanyl. So very, very serious on our streets right now.
Well, again, the overall death count is down from last year, but still, out of the last 6 years, 2022's ranks second. Pavona tells me if you or anyone you know is struggling with substance abuse, feel free to call Families Against Narcotics. That number is 586-438-8500.